Right, today's job. Ladders are out. I've got to run a 10mm 3-core armoured, and then I'm going to cable tie a UV rated outdoor Cat 5 cable to it. There's a fuse board that's under there, which you can see, which has got the earth cable in, I think. I'm going to come out, come across, drill all the way up, drill a hole at an angle, 45-degree angle to go into the loft, and run all the way across the loft. Come down this side, somehow worm our way around here, whether or not we try and come out the soffit, drill through into here. To come through into a garage 6-way board, which will be here, that's going to be feeding a couple of metal clad sockets, 2 JCC LED strip lights, I think they are, and also for future EV chargers to go out the front of the garage, hence why we're doing it in 10mm, hence why we're running a cat cable with it for our CC clamp. So putting stuff in preparation, so we should have at least 40 amps here, and then 32 for that, and 8 amps for in here. I know what you're thinking, 8 amps, that's not enough. But it is, just to run a couple of lights and charge a few batteries, so that's what it is. We thought about going up to 16mm, but I think that was absolutely overkill for what it is. So yeah, wish me luck. Right, so first job, I'm just going to jump up in the loft to get a reference point to that grill up there, so we can drill inwards at 45, and then I can start doing some drill holes and poking this big cable up. Right, so there is our loft. Jesus, the best loft in the world to rewire, isn't it? That's noisy. Okay, presume that they've not done an air vent on the inside. So we know we've got plenty of room, plenty of access. I'm going to do it across one of these wooden beams across, and we'll probably take it to soffit down the far side. I'm already sweating. This is the other uni light. I'm double uni lighted up today. Look at how bright this one is. This is the sort of padded one. I couldn't even tell you what it's called. But this is probably coming off as well because I'm really hot. Right, it's a good angle, isn't it? I need to work on my breathing. Past a couple of videos about it is. I don't know what that's all about. Some new Rhino shirts have just turned up in the post, so oh, delicious. Right, I've got a nice long bit here, narrow bit. This is a 12mm bit. I'm going to whack that up through there on a 45-degree. 1, so the cable will slide nicely into the loft. 2, any water that hits the cable will come down. Obviously, we're going to seal the hole up anyway. But yeah, we're going to use a 6mm bit. But the problem is, I'll put it back in the van. Oh, there it is. Which is sick from the last video you saw with the Zappy. But it ain't just quite long enough. I don't think it's going to burst through 2 layers of brick on the angle as well. So, and pull the ladders up. If you haven't seen my little giant ladders, you just pull the rope. The ladder extends. I went a minute ago because this part of the alleyway here is next doors. So a little old lady I knocked on next door and just said, do some work next door, going to make some noise. Is it okay if I prop my ladder spring on your side to get the angle? She went, yeah, that's fine, no problem. Sweet. Another thing with these ladders, I'm not quite sure what angle you've got here, they have got legs on them like this. So you can extend the surface area out, get a wider grip on the floor. It's just a bit safer all around. They're expensive ladders. I paid £600 a couple of years ago for them. I wouldn't change them to anything else. I paid for them, they're not sponsored. They're fantastic ladders. They are heavy and they are bright green, which I kind of like, kind of cool. Well worth it safety wise with the rope, with the feet, with the strap on top. It's got like a fabric strap at the very top, which you can't see. That allows you to sit on the corner of a wall. It supports in so you can actually work on the corners as well. So I'm going to get up there, get this drilled. No idea what the camera angle's going to look like, but just say nice things about me. Say nice things, please. Right, this ridge line here is what I can see in the loft. So I know here we're absolutely fine. I'm just going to go a little bit higher because we want to get it across one of them purlins. This side of the window so it can come straight up. After that, normally I would go in the loft to double check, but because of how empty the wall is and I took a picture for reference of where I'm coming through, there's nothing there. I'm just going to check the bigger drill bit through. We can make a start. Right, that's done. I was going to use my laser level on this wall because as I turned up half an hour ago, it was all shaded and the laser works to test it on the wall, but Not anymore. We'll give it a go. If you guys are after some trade insurance, tools and transit insurance, public liability, personal indemnity cover, loads of insurances, give Rhino a shout. I'm going to use my code Bundy 10. There you go. I'll put the link down below. Very competitive on price, 5-star rated. Can't go wrong with Rhino. And any qualms or queries, give them a bell. So yeah, well worth a shout. Now it's time for linear clips. I could do with go into the soffit and drilling up. Thought might as well get this bit complete first, make a noise here, then move around. So linear clips, these ones, 18 to 20 mil. This is what they said is the right size. There's only 25 in the packet. So yeah, I'm gonna do it every 3 bricks possibly, but I might end up nipping to the shop a little bit and get another box just for the other side. They look very cool once they're in, and I'm just gonna get the cable out to double check that this is the right size, because laser works, you just can't see on camera, you've got to cover it up. For the linear clips, a 10mm SDS bit. We had to drop down a size, but that's fine. Every 3 bricks, every whole brick, if you can see here, whole brick, 1, 2, 3, whole brick. That should be enough for regulations. I think it's 400 from the on-site guide, I can't remember, but this would be absolutely fine. So I'm gonna stick some headphones on and we'll crack on. Right, that is all done. Just keep my drill. Right, that's all done. I've got some bits. I've just moved the ladder around. I'll just show you. We've got holes. Well, you can see them all the way up. Lovely straight line. I've just recently started using my iPhone tripod for the camera, so I forgot the GoPro actually clips to the top of it, which is quite nice. So same thing again here. Laser set up on the wall. We'll be able to see the laser way easier here because we're in the shadow. I'm going to take this up with a 25mm hole saw, 24mm speed bit. We're going to go up through the soffit at the very top on the laser line. I've checked in the loft. We should have clear access to go straight up, and it makes sense. So when we bring the cable down, I can turn around and just drill it straight from the angle, loop through. I mean, realistically, a drip loop. Don't know how well we're going to be able to get a drip loop on a 10mm 3-core, a bend radius of that, so we might just go straight in and we'll just gunk it up with some CT1, but same procedure over again. Right, now that's all drilled through. Now comes the sucky bit of, well, this. I'm actually going to give Adam a call. I think he's editing videos today. I'm going to see if he can come and just give us a chuck. Worst case, now I'll do it by myself. But I was going to drag it from the alleyway through to the back. But I think what the best scenario is, put the drum, because we've got the big rumper tech, put that down the garden so we've got an angle to pull at and it shouldn't snag. But at the same time, we've got to bring the data cable through as well. So I'll do the data cable at the same time? No, I'm going to do the data cable at a separate time because that'd be dead easy to do. Just pull the armoured. Yeah, just get this off and then I'll ring Adam. I couldn't be asked to ring Adam because I need to do it now, so I'm going to try and stuff enough cable up in the loft so as and when I come back down to go back up and into the loft, the cable doesn't fall out the hole. Anyway, I take the camera up there, guys, but 3 points of contact. Okay, I've got the tripod on. My camera's just about to fit. There is our hole there. Can you see it? Bottom left. So exactly where we want to come up on this purlin, which is sound. And I've just realised that there's a gap here where this walkway is, so there's no purlin. So we'll go on that purlin. Alrighty then. All the way across. So there's our armoured. Let's go and get it before it falls down. Let's squeeze through this tiny little hole. Right, there we go. Oh my God, you guys are already up here. How did the camera get there to get this awesome shot? I don't know. Pull a big length off. I'm gonna loop it on top of that, pull it all the way down and over to there. Just for a reference, Spider-Man 2, Dark Arc, you guys should know it. I have the power of the sun in the palm of my hands. A bit more expression. Hit it.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Right. Sorry about the breathing. I've been up and down the stairs twice to get that light to show you. Right, we've got quite a long length here. Hey, oh, where's Adam's mum when you need her? I'm gonna start poking it down the hole. You guys can stay there. Can't be able to walk back and get to you. Plan is, I'm gonna pull a loop here so we can pull it down the outside, get it to the length we need, linear clip it, and then I can't pull any more, push any slack down, so that's solid that end, and then we're gonna start clipping. I've got the nail gun, I've got the spit nail gun with some spit fixings that we can cable tie across this, and then we can cable tie the data cable to that as well. Let's go outside and have a look. Okay, we got bits. We only need, and we're gonna be drilling it through here. That's where the earth comes through. The fuse board is here. We're putting a separate fuse board here because this one is full, which I will show you in a little bit. So as long as we bring it to here, we give a meter excess from there, drill a few more holes, so linear clips, jobs are good on. But because I left a good chunk of slack up in the ceiling, I'll be able to pull this through quite nicely. And I'll just drill it straight, and then it'll come here, straight into the board. So this is what we've got, fully populated new board with fire sealant on top of grommets. Someone local to me, I presume, has done this, I don't know. What we're gonna do is split the tails and then feed this board. I will drill another little hole for the the data to go through, because it's going to be a bit tweaked. But that's, I'm not going to say it. I need to get myself a rubber mallet as well. So very simple but clever convention, and I like it, Max. Max and Paddy reference again.
We're Max and Paddy, Paddy and Max. And best of all, we don't pay council tax.
Okay, that's that bit done. It goes up, all the way up there, all the way up to the top. And now is jump up in the loft with the spit gun, cable ties. Right, we're up in the loft. Done a few things. Drill through separately for the cat cable. So we got that, that's sound. So what we're gonna do is, Spit ages ago sent me these. So you nail it to the wall. You can break the bottom bit off if you want, it's up to me. I'm gonna go across, mortar line here, jump on the purlin, carry on using these. I'll still use the concrete nails, I know you can get wood ones. We'll run that all the way across. We will then pull the full length of this, drop that down the hole the other side, get the length we need, and then come back up here, clip again onto here, but that's the plan. So let me set the tripod up. I can't find my safety glasses in the van anywhere, so safety squint it is. Got some cable tie somewhere. Jesus. Here we have it, cable tacked under there, going all the way across. I'm trying not to fall to my death, and I nearly did. Down and around, now data. This is about to get flat, so I'm going to get a new battery, pull the data through, poke through the soffit, and linear clip down the other side. All ready then. Okay, we've been successful. We've come all the way up, all the way down. I'm gonna get the angle grinder out now, chop this off the length. But you might have already seen this on Instagram, so I just filmed it on my phone, but look at this. Drip loops are definitely meant to be the other way around. Whoever installed this really nice cable, good effort. My cables, I didn't have a choice. I've gone directly over the top of what is the aerial cables, but I don't even think the aerial cables are even in use anymore. No one really has aerials, if I'm being completely honest, so it's just starting to rain. But my problem is I've drilled a hole. There's a rod on the right hand side of the cable up there, so I'm going to go back up in the loft, tape the Cat 5 to it, pull that down, pull it through, get what length I need in there. But I'm just going to do, it's going to go all the way back to, well, to the front of the garage. It's going to come in through here, across, enough to go to what is a car charger to go there, or to get, worst case scenario, it's going to go there. So I'm going to pull off a length, my length, no I'm not, that's different channel I've got, over to there, and then a couple of meters extra, and we'll just leave it coiled up by the fuse board. Customers asked for a bigger board in the garage. I bought a 4-way board for here and a 6-way board to come off the tails, but he wants a 6-way on both. But I did say to him, we've just got to be careful, because he said I want a shed supply for a couple of lights and a couple of sockets down in the shed. Obviously, like I said before, we've only got 40 amp here. We've already pulled in 32 amp for a car charger at some point. I know the CT will regulate of how much you can pull without, you know, the set. Anyway, whatever. Right, data cable's all done, brought through. We've got lots of meterage on the floor. I'm currently using this as a setup. Look at this. Look at this, fabulous. You can see the white hair, look at the top of my head. We're going to turn around now, feed this through. I've got the angle grinder out. I'm probably just going to cut it here. And the thing with the wholesaler, I said I want about 25 meters, and that's what I quoted for. And I said to wholesaler, oh, it'd be easy. Just give us the drum, and I'll just measure off what I've used, and I'll give it you back. I have no idea how much I've used. About 17 meters probably. That'll do. Just let you all know, after the last video, I have ordered the dead cat, the fluffy thing, to stop the wind, because I know it's horrendous. There's my drip loop, here's my data. I'm going to gun call this up next time with CT1, but I've got to go and cable tie that side now, get that side done, and then we'll sit in the van and I'll moan about everything. Okay, cool, bye. Make sure you like the video, please. And there we have it. It is 20 to 2. I've wanted to finish a bit early today. It's a Friday. It's the last day of half term with the kids. So we're going to flip out the trampoline park, I think. If you guys would have done it any differently to the way I have done it today, please let me know in the comments. Sorry, I left my dusty boys on the customer's stairs and they just gave me back. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm back here Monday, so we'll be doing the fuse boards, we'll be doing the sockets, the lights, all that sort of stuff. So stick around, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. I'd muchly appreciate that, if that is a real sentence. And I'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye.